Good day everyone, we are the fourth reporter. I am a modern Realista together with my groupmates Gia Charis Gumonod. Today, we are discussing the topic about the asteroid, the meteoroid, and the meteor. So space rocks, known as asteroids, are rocky objects that float around in space. They can range in size from a tiny pebbles or to massive boulders. Some of them even have their own moon. These rocks came from different parts of the solar system, and studying them help us understand more about our universe. So the types of space rocks is the asteroid, the meteoroid, the meteor, and the meteorite. So asteroid, so when we say asteroid, it is a small rocky body orbiting the sun. As asteroid are fascinating celestial objects, it is a rocky remnants left over from the early formation of our solar system. They orbit the sun and can be found in the asteroid belt, which is located between Mars and Jupiter. Some asteroids have even made their way closer to Earth. So asteroid is a small rocky object that orbits the sun, the largest of the small bodies in the solar system. More than 50,000 have been discovered. The larger asteroids are known as a minor planet. Also called the minor planet, planetoid, any of numerous small celestial bodies that move around the sun, mainly between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Also, the largest asteroid is only about 600 miles in diameter. Asteroid called as a minor planet because they orbit the sun just like planets do. They play an important role in our understanding of the solar system formation and evolution. Asteroid is made up of clay and silicate rocks and are dark in appearance. The S-type or stony are made up of silicate materials and nickel iron, while the M-types are metallic nickel iron. So the S-types can range from red to green in color and are mostly made up of silicate materials as well as the iron and nickel, while the M-types contain a high amounts of metals like iron and nickel, which mostly likely contributes to their red color. These rocks travel around the sun. They can collide with planets, create falling stars, and form large belts. So, the four facts about asteroids. First, they can create a big impact. Asteroids collide with planets. About 66 million years ago, an asteroid the size of a mountain hit the coast of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, creating a Chicxulub crater. So asteroids collide with planets, not all extinction level events, but some asteroids have impacted Earth in massive ways. About 66 million years ago, an asteroid the size of a mountain hit the coast of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, creating the Chicxulub crater. The impact and its damage changed life on Earth and is believed to that contributed to the extinctions of the dinosaurs. The second fact about the asteroid is they form the asteroid belt. So most known asteroids are within the asteroid belt located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. According to the NASA, the currently known asteroid count exceeds to 1.1 million. They vary in size, ranging from as small as dust particles to boulders the thousands of feet in diameter. Despite the fact that there are millions of asteroids in the belt, they are spaced far apart, approximately 600,000 miles. Because of that, spacecraft can fly through the belt without colliding with any asteroids. The third fact about the asteroid is they can become planets. The Kears is the largest object in the asteroid belt and is responsible for one-third of the belt's entire mass. According to Giuseppe Piazzi, discovered Kears in 1801, and the other experts reclassified it from an asteroid to a dwarf planet in 2006. A dwarf planet is a celestial body that has enough mass to approximate a round shape and orbit the Sun. Meteoroids. When we say meteoroid, it's a small body moving in the solar system that would become a meteor if it entered the Earth's atmosphere. It is a small rocky or metallic objects that travel through space. They are smaller than asteroids and can range in size from a grain of sand to a boulder. When the meteoroid enters the Earth's surface atmosphere and burns up, it is called a meteor. If a meteor survives the journey through an atmosphere and lands on the Earth's surface, it is called a meteorite. Meteoroids can create beautiful shooting stars when they burn up in the atmosphere. Meteoroids are lumps of rock or iron that orbit the Sun just as planets, asteroids, and comets do. Meteoroids, especially the tiny particles called micrometeoroids, are extremely common throughout the solar system. They orbit the Sun among the rocky inner planet, as well as the gas giants that make up the outer planets. The fastest meteoroids travel through the solar system at the speed of around 42 kilometers or 26 miles per second. Many meteoroids are formed from the collision of asteroids which orbit the Sun between the paths of Mars and Jupiter in a region called the asteroid belt. They orbit the Sun among the rocky inner planet as well as the gas giants that make up the outer planets, found on the edge of the solar system in the region called the Kuiper belt or an Oort cloud. Asteroids smash into each other, they produce crumbly debris meteoroids. The force of the asteroid's collision can throw the meteor debris and sometimes the asteroids themselves out of their regular orbit. This can put the meteoroids on a collision course with a planet or moon. Other meteoroids are the debris that comets shed as they travel through space. As a comet approaches the Sun, the dirty snowballs of the comet's nucleus shed gas and dust. The meteoroid composition. The most meteoroids are composed of heavier metals like iron and nickel and silicate minerals like silicon and oxygen. While stony meteorites are smaller and more brittle, iron and nickel-iron meteorites are larger and denser parallel. The characteristics of meteoroids: a small rocky or metallic body traveling through space, small than asteroids, size from small grains to 1 meter wide. Most are fragments from comets or asteroids. They travel around the Sun in a variety of orbits and velocities. Fastest meteoroids move at about 40 kilometers through space and the Earth travels at about 30 kilometers.
Good day everyone, I am Jaya Charis Gumonon and I am going to continue the topic on asteroid, meteor, and meteoroid. Together with Amorialista, I am going to continue the topic but this time I'll be discussing meteor. So, have you ever seen a streak of light in the night sky? You may say like, oh, it's a shooting star. Well, that single thing is what we call a meteor. A meteor is a streak of light in the sky caused by a meteoroid crashing through Earth's atmosphere. So basically, that projection of light in the night sky is what we call a meteor. Meteors are the result of a high-velocity collision of meteoroids with Earth's atmosphere. So when two objects collide, basically it produces light. The same explanation happened in space. So the reason as to why you could see a streak of light in the night sky it is because the meteoroid is colliding with the Earth's atmosphere or is crashing through Earth's atmosphere. That's why you can see a streak of light in the night sky and that is what we call meteors. A typical visible meteor is produced by an object of the size of a grain of sand and may start at altitudes of 100 km or 60 miles or higher. Brighter meteors are ranging in brilliance from that of Venus to greater than that of the full moon, are less common but are not really unusual. Now let's proceed to the characteristics of meteors. So meteors has the size ranging from 10 meters to diameters. Now we'll proceed with the characteristics of meteor. The size range of a meteor is about a piece of dust to 10 meters in diameter. It is easy to see them at the night sky. When meteors are grouped together, they are called meteor showers. And do you know that the world's largest meteor is called Huba? It is weighed 60 tons and is 9 by 9 by 3 feet. It is thought to have fallen 80,000 years ago, and it was made up of 84% of iron and 16% of nickel. As the layers of the meteor ionizes, the color of light may change according to the layering of minerals. These possible colors may include the following: blue or green, which are made up of copper; orange or yellow, which are made up of sodium; purple, which are made up of potassium; yellow, which are made up of iron; and red, which are made up of silicate or silicon. Now we'll proceed with the differences between asteroids and meteoroids. So in comparison to meteoroid, asteroids are called minor planets, while meteoroids are called falling stars. The orbital shape of asteroid is elliptical and it is orbiting around the sun. While meteoroid, its orbital shape is also elliptical and it orbits the sun but gets pulled into larger bodies. Asteroids are believed to be the leftover from the planets, while meteoroid is believed to be a smaller disintegrated element of comet or asteroid. Asteroid does not have an atmosphere, and meteoroid does not produce an atmosphere but burn up when falling into a planet. Asteroid is 1 to more than 100 kilometers in diameter, while meteoroid is typically less than 10 meters. Now we'll proceed to the differences between asteroid and meteor. Asteroids means star-like, but it is known as minor planets, while meteor, it is the meteorite or a falling star that is seen as a streak of light in the sky. Asteroids are found in the regions of our solar system, while our meteor, a significant amount of asteroids are present in the asteroid belt. Meteor is found in the Earth's atmosphere. When asteroid bangs into the Earth's surface, then the effect of this can harm human beings and nature, while meteor cannot harm human beings and nature on the Earth. So that's the differences between asteroids and meteor. Again, asteroids is not called shooting stars, but meteors are called shooting stars. Asteroid is big in size as compared to meteors, while meteor is small in size. Asteroid does not burn, but meteor, it burns up and produces a lightning tail. Asteroids are made up of rock and metal, and meteors are also made up of rock and metal. Asteroids are staying in space, while meteors may fall into the Earth's atmosphere. Asteroids orbit the sun, while meteors, gravity pulls the Earth. They burn up as they fall. Now we'll proceed to the differences between meteor and meteoroid. So meteor is a streak of light that you can see in the sky when a small piece of cometary or asteroidal material enters the atmosphere at high speed and burns up because of the frictional heating from the pieces collection with the atoms and molecules in the atmosphere. Before the small bit of comet or asteroid enters the Earth's atmosphere, it floats through interplanetary space and it is called a meteoroid. A meteoroid that enters the atmosphere burn up completely as meteors. In some cases, however, the meteor does not completely burn up, and the object actually makes it to the Earth's surface. The chunk that has survived its fiery journey is called a meteorite.